Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Math Rescue for DOS. Apologies for the weird echo in the last episode. Apparently I'm still getting used to this new microphone that I've bought recently, which is the same as the other microphones that I've bought, except it's a little cheaper, manufactured more cheaply. And I had to twist my microphone around just so I could get it to pick up my voice a little better, so that I didn't have to put it so close to my face and therefore cause that echo to happen. Hopefully it'll be fixed this time. So we're at level 11. I'm doing this on post-commentary because I accidentally forgot to save the live commentary, so therefore this is all going to be done in post-commentary now. And we are starting in the ice caves, the cave of the ice worm, for level number 11. And there's a secret area there, but I forget about it. I don't really notice it until I move around some more and actually do things. And of course, there's the whole deal with the trucks and the Gruzzles and the numbers and the math problems that you have to do and all that. Just like in every other stage. So anyway, the door is down there. And now I'm trying to find the number 3, which ended up being right there. Really straining to think about stuff to talk about, other than my microphone and the weather. Well, at least the weather at the time of this recording. I mentioned that it was a really low temperature in the last video. And there's me checking the temperature just to see what the high was. And the high for the day that I'm recording this, the day that I did the video and these post-commentary vocals, it is 29. It was like less than 20 in the previous video. I can't remember what I said it was offhand, but it was much lower. So anyway, I didn't have to grab that 9 down there, because there was another 9 all the way to the left near the door. Didn't really have to do that, but well, at least the numbers aren't anywhere else. So we got that working for us. And I had to clear my throat there a little bit. And I'm looking around because I know there's an entrance to that area with all those pickup stairs somewhere. And I just can't find it for some reason. In the meantime, I do complete some problems. Some of them word problems, some of them not. Just to get that key for the door there. And I'm taking my time with a few of the word problems, so that way I don't think that there are addition problems when there's subtraction problems and vice versa, and I get the right number. And of course the game tells us that we can use the key now. So I checked that wall to see if that's a hidden entrance to anything. It isn't. So I end up looking around at the top part of the stage, because that's the only place where I haven't really noticed much of anything. And somehow, I managed to notice it right there. And that's when I jump into the wall, drop down, grab everything. Get the last of the bonuses. And then we hit the warp and we end up right here. So all this left to do is to avoid that Gruzzle. We don't even need to slime that Gruzzle. We can just travel over it. We will have to deal with the Gruzzle down here, though. But that's easy to deal with. And we have all of the awards. We have 100% of everything. So I just go ahead and look at the bonus round here. And it appears you get one slime every 4 problems that you do correctly. Which is why I usually get 6 slimes. Yeah, you only have so many seconds to do as many math problems here as you can. And yeah, we're doing a little better as far as pickups are concerned, which is great. And we don't have to replay that level because there's level 2, the Crystal Cave. Where's Milo? Obvious Crystal Caves reference. So anyway, this place pretty small, but it is easy to miss a secret area in this stage, and as a result, I end up having to replay this stage because I don't pay attention to the little cyan-colored bar at the bottom center of the screen telling me, hey, there's still a truck problem that you have yet to finish. So, because I never paid attention to that, I end up being taken aback when I find out, hey, I didn't get everything. And that little cubby hole is there just to pick up some items. That's it, really. So, all we have left to do is just to go down the ladder again. Go back down the ladder. I checked this little area one more time to make sure there isn't anything missing. And then I'm back on my merry way. And I'm surprised that Gruzzle that I had just slimed had respawned. Secret area was down there and to the right, but I didn't even notice it. I'm surprised I didn't even notice it. It's... Unless you're all the way down here and you're paying attention, you're not going to see that secret area. That's the little secret area that I missed. And because of that, I end up just speeding through this level, getting all the math problems right, and I'm not even paying attention to the 7 plus 3 equals at the bottom of the screen, and therefore I end up getting a nasty little surprise when I make it to the exit. Also, there is a rope down there. You can actually climb on that. And yeah, here I am thinking I can just go through the door. And then, uh-oh, I didn't find all the secret areas. I don't have any 100%. We'd better fix this. But first, let's go ahead and get some slimes. Because we can. I have over 30 slimes now. And the maximum of 20 lids. At least with this game, compared to Word Rescue, you don't have to worry much about being able to defend yourself, because you'll always have plenty of slime. So there is that. You do have that working for you. I take a little time to read that question, so therefore I don't get it wrong. So, fun little game this. I've talked about my brief feelings about this game and how I consider this game to be a little better than Word Rescue. Not that Word Rescue was a bad game. It totally isn't. Graphics are a little more cartoony compared to what was going on in Word Rescue. There's more detail. There's more of a cartoon charm to the characters you can play as. The Gruzzles look more detailed too. They got more stuff going on. Everything's looking a little bit too busy, and I finally find that secret area, and I hit that truck accidentally, and I end up losing a lid. So knowing that the secret area is there, I just go ahead and do all the extra problems just to get those out of the way. That way I don't have to worry about them on the way back. But I actually do go back to the secret area this time. Also, I let that Gruzzle drop down so that way I can preserve my slime, which I get a lot better at doing in the later levels here. And I actually remember having to read this number carefully. Read this word problem carefully so that I did it right. I mean, that's what I get for trying to speed read through everything. And I took a little time on this one too. Thankfully, not as much. And yeah, you can climb that rope. And I kind of want that guy out of my way. So, we go back in here. That guy, that Gruzzle, jumped in there. I didn't know that he did. And as soon as I try to get out of there, I get hit. Not exactly my finest moment there. But now, we have everything. So I'm able to just somehow run into a Gruzzle before sliming it. And then I get into the door, and then we're able to do some more math problems. This is more fun to look at when you're not playing it. It's more fun to notice the little details in the sky and everything. All the stars and what you have over here. When you're not actively participating in the bonus round. And level 13 is a phosphorescent cave. This little area does a nasty trick. Well, first of all, there's a secret area to the left there. I can just go to it by going to the left. But I don't notice that right away. That's not the dirty trick. The game does something in the lower left corner of the level. And not exactly a big fan of it. Anyway, once you get the first first 5 numbers really, I don't know why I slimed him. I didn't expect him to drop down like that, to be honest. That's probably why I did it. And as I was saying, once you find the first 5 numbers, you kind of have to go out of your way to find the other ones, which can be a bit of a pain. And yet another math problem where I had to take my time just to be safe. And there's our first set of problems. And the Gruzzles are now stealing numbers from people's ages now, which is going way too far. Also, Chris's is not spelled with an S at the end. If a name or word ends with an S, and you put an apostrophe on it, you do not put an S after the apostrophe. There's that dirty trick I was talking about right there. That little platform near the 1. Believe it or not, that is a bottomless pit, but there is no danger sign telling you that that is indeed a bottomless pit. I think for a moment to go over to that corner there to find the 3, when the 3 is actually not left, but right of the nearby 4, which I just passed by. So I kind of dodge a bullet there. But I end up going back to that corner because maybe there's like some hidden items or something. Maybe there's something there. Which makes sense when you realize it. Or, well, not really realize. That's the wrong expression to use. I want to say, if you think about it. I mean, there's no danger sign there. You can drop down. What's the damage? And I accidentally read that as a subtraction problem. I don't know why. But I did. Thankfully, it was a little easier to tell what was going on there. Now, I dropped down here. There is not much hinting at the fact that you should not drop down there. But the game does a little bit of a dirty trick. And I finally realized you can leap into this wall and get everything here. This is the lone secret area in level 13, the phosphorescent cave. But yeah, now that I know that that is a bottomless pit, and that I found out the hard way, I know how to do this whole level over again. I'm not exactly bothered by that, though. Helps fill out the 20 minutes that I want to spend minimum playing a game whenever I play it for the internet, which, to be fair, is usually the only time I ever spend playing video games these days. Like, it's gotten to the point where if I am going to play a game, it will be for the purpose of making videos and putting it on the internet. I'm usually doing other things more often than not. And I had a little bit of trouble moving there. For some reason, I could not move left or right, and I had to press up briefly to kind of be in the jumping animation just so I could move again, which I found really weird. I'm surprised that happened. But anyway, it's now time to start looking for numbers. I head back here to get the 1 and the 2. Thankfully, I never dropped down there again. So, that worked out for me quite well. And I almost jumped into the 9. At least the game would have warned me first. If you try it again, the game does not warn you. And at this rate, we are now in a really good position to complete the level now. So I'm just able to get these numbers in order like I want. We may be getting some extra points, we may be spending some extra time around here, but at least we're getting things done. And I'm still getting a lot of slime. And this time, we have everything. And I could skip the bonus round. I could. The math problems are really simple, but why would I want to when the game is giving me some extra power-ups to really give me an edge? This is something that I feel, now that I think about it, this is something I feel Word Rescue would have benefited from. At least then, it wouldn't have been as bad. I wouldn't have had to save and reload just to get slime again. But anyway, level 14 is spelunking. I slime this guy just to get him out of my hair so I can do my outro. Join me next time where we go spelunking in level 14. I don't know how much longer this episode is going to go. It may go 20 levels. So I may get a few more videos out of this. Who knows? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!